Hey everyone, welcome back to Recorder Karate 2, and this is your final belt. So if you're watching this video, you should have already completed all of the belts in Recorder Karate 1 and all of the belts in Recorder Karate 2 up through the black and brown belt, and this is your gold belt, the final one. Yay, you made it! I'm so proud of you. So here we go. This is Eine Kleine Nachtmusik. And this song is pretty fast when you do it up to speed, but you don't have to do it up to speed. You take it nice and slow. It starts on our low D, it starts on our G, which is thumb 1, 2, 3, and then goes down to our low D here. So it's gonna go like that, okay? So it does that, and then it does that a couple more times. Then up to B. And remember, D has your thumb halfway off, like kind of off of this, halfway off of this hole in the back. So you just rock it back so it comes a little bit off of that hole in the back. And you have this middle finger right here in the top, covering the hole. So let's do that again. Let's do it nice and slowly, okay? Here we go from the beginning. 1 and 2 and ready, play. Just like that, okay? You might need to practice that a few more times. Let's do it again. Here we go. Now we go to C. So rock that thumb back onto the hole all the way on the back, and that middle finger's still there. Put down your top finger for A. Now down to F sharp. So this is thumb 1, 2, 3, and then skip the one on the bottom and put your second 2 fingers down. Like that. So it's, yes, so. Sorry, bad Mrs. Davis. Here we go. Right, so we come down to that F sharp. Sorry. That's that last measure in the first line. Let's do that last measure in the first line. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Let's do the whole first line together. Whole first line, nice and slow. 1 and 2 and ready, play. That's the first line. So if you need to pause it here and keep practicing that first line, or go, rewind the video a little bit and keep practicing that first line, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to move on to the second line. Starts again on that G. It goes. That's wrong. Okay, so let's go back and take that slowly in pieces, okay? The beginning of the second line at measure 5, it's the box with the 5 above it, very first part of the second line. It goes like this, 2 G's, then we go up to B, A, G. Just like hot cross buns, right? So we're good. Just like that, and then G, F sharp, F sharp. So let's do from the beginning again. Not the beginning of this line. G, G, B, A, G, G, F sharp, F sharp. Okay, here we go. Ready, go. Then it's gonna go A, C, remember thumb and middle finger is C, F sharp, A, G, G. So that part's gonna go like that. Let's do from the beginning of that line through that point. Here we go. Start on G, measure 5, beginning of the second line. 1, 2, ready, go. didn't stop where we stopped. I'm so sorry. I got all caught up in the music because I like this song. It's really kind of fun to play once you learn it. Okay, so we were on, let's do it again from the beginning, and this time I'll stop where we're supposed to stop. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And that's where we stopped. Now it does what it did at the beginning of the line. B, A, G, cross buns, da, 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 G, F sharp, F sharp. Just like we did at the beginning, it kind of repeats. And then it kind of repeats the next part too. A, C, F sharp. And then we're gonna land on G at the beginning of the next line. So let's do that whole line because we've already learned all of it. It just kind of repeats, okay? It just kind of starts over again. Start from the beginning of that line and let's do the whole second line. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And I kind of messed up the end, but it's okay. Everybody makes mistakes sometimes, okay? Now let's start from the beginning and do the first 2 lines together. 1, 2, ready, go. Second line. Okay, so then that G is on the beginning of the third line. Good. If you need to stop here and practice a little bit, rewind it and do that again, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to move on to the third line. Third line starts on G, and this gets a little, it gets even faster. I'm so sorry to tell you that, but it does. So on this next part, it's gonna go G, 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 F sharp, E, F sharp, G, G. Then B, A, G, A. It's gonna go pretty quickly through those notes. So it's I didn't play that one right. Like that. So it's gonna go. Gotta end on that, pull that thumb back a little bit more. I was having trouble getting my thumb back at the end of that. Okay, so let's go over that slowly. Very slowly. So we're gonna go like, okay? That last one's a really tricky because you have to rock that thumb back and forth to get the D and the C. So you might have to practice that one a little bit more than some of the other ones. Okay, let's do that one more time. From measure 9, beginning of the third line. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna do some held out notes. Starting at measure 11, see how there's a box that says 11 on the music right there, and it's third line down, like almost to the end of it. It's that measure 11. Halfway off of the hole in the back, middle finger, that's D. Now you're gonna keep your thumb halfway off the hole, but put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fingering is actually on your page right here. Right here, on this page for this song. Okay, so rock that thumb off, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's really high. You gotta blow kind of gently. So it's, that's the notes in measure 11, okay? D, E, D, E, right there, okay? And then we go on to the next line. So this measure 11 feels like it's the beginning of the next line. Because see, I'm going to play for you the beginning of the next line so you can kind of hear how this moves into the next line. So starting at measure 11, and I'm going to move into line 4 of the song. Here we go. Ready? Okay, so that's part of that next line. So we're gonna take that as part of the next line. Start at measure 11, and we're gonna go D, E, keep that thumb halfway off on the back. Then D, C, as you rock that thumb back onto the whole hole right there. D, D, C, 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 B, B. B, A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, A, B. Just like that. It's written on your music. So from measure 11, really slowly. Sorry. Yep, let's do it again for Mrs. Davis because I made a mistake, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so start at measure 11 and we're gonna go until we get to measure 15. Here we go. D, E. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And measure 15, the next measure, starts and goes exactly the same way, except that when we get to the next measure, so it's going to go D, D, E, same thing, D, E. Then on the next measure, it's going to go. So instead of going, we're going to pulse those eighth notes. We're going to hear D, D, C, 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 B, 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 A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G. Just like that, okay? So watch how it goes. And that's the end of the song. Let's start from measure 15 and take it nice and slowly. Here we go. Helps if my fingers are in the right spots. Let's try again for Mrs. Davis. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Just like that. Very good. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Now that we've gone through the entire thing, I'm gonna give it a try with the accompaniment. This accompaniment is a little bit different. It gives you the count in on like drum beats, like clicks, and then you come in after 8 beats of those clicks, you come in right with the accompaniment. So let's give this a try. This is the hard one, it's the tricky one. Here's Eine Kleine Nachtmusik. Okay, and you notice I did make a couple of little stumbles in there, but that is okay. You do not have to be absolutely perfect to earn your belt on this. Go ahead and practice it with this video, with your music, and send it in to me, record it, and send me a video to earn your gold belt. Happy practicing!